Hello and welcome to another NihongoGamer video. It's time to check out the PlayStation Vita store for the week of February 5th. Haven't had a chance to check out the store for quite a while, so I'm kind of sorry about that because I have been very busy with a lot of other things and I haven't had time to get back into every different series that I'm usually doing. But also the Vita store has been quite quiet for a while, so actually I think we probably haven't missed a great deal. But let's jump straight into the store and see what we have been missing. I'm sure that there's plenty of interesting stuff coming out. And this is the main screen. There's lots of games I don't recognize up here on the top banner, so it looks like there's plenty to look at. Let's check out the new contents, as usual. I think we have the Neptunia game, Hyperdimension Neptune, Rebirth 3, 5, Century. These names just get longer and longer every time they make a game. This came out on the 18th of December, I guess. So the last episode I must have been before the 18th of December. Anyway, this game, if you haven't been following it, there's like a series of RPGs by Compile Heart. I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm not really a big fan of Compile Heart games. I do buy them occasionally, and then I tend to be a little bit disappointed. Even the Omega Quintet game that I bought for the PlayStation 4 wasn't as good as I was hoping. I just found myself kind of trolling through a lot of dialogue that wasn't even really very good. But if you like the character designs, which is why I think a lot of people are into this game, there's something here for you, I'm sure. Looks like God Eater 2 Rage Burst. I'm pretty sure that's not out yet, but we have the free demo. So the free demo of God Eater 2 is out. I think it's coming out on, it just said the date here, but then I didn't actually get to read it, so I'm going to read it again. February 19th. Okay, so if you pre-order God Eater Rage Burst, God Eater 2 Rage Burst, you'll get it on the 19th of February. I have been playing this before. It's a good game. It's a good game, and it's fun, and it's kind of hack and slash. It's got a hack and slash feel to it, as opposed to it's just not that it's not very difficult. I found it just running into missions, killing what was ever at the end of the mission, and it wasn't very hard. And it's like you're supposed to be playing in teams of 4, so when you take computer players with you to make it like a team effort, it just gets way too easy. So I think the best way to enjoy it is probably just play it with one person in your team and to just ignore all the other players. Anyway, that's available on the 19th of February. Persona 4 The Golden has been released as a PlayStation Vita The Best, which is usually what happens when they reach a certain number of sales and they want to lower the price. So for 4,000 yen, which is about probably $45, I'm not sure, you can get this game. I mean, obviously, everyone knows how great this game is, so you don't need me to tell you that this is totally worth buying. Photo Kano, and I have actually got to say, I can totally vouch for this game. If you're studying Japanese, this is one of the best games on the Vita, because the dialogue, every single line is voiced, apart from the main character, the character that you play. But it's cheaper than before. All of the DLC that was released, there were like 6 packs of it before, as I understand it, is now free. Like, it comes with the game. So you just buy the game for 4,300 yen, and you get 6 different download packs for free. So let's just look at the game itself. So if you're not really familiar with the game, you basically walk around a school and you just bump into random students, and then when you do, you're given the chance to have a conversation with them, and there's just plenty of Japanese dialogue. There's so much to listen. I mean, your listening skill will massively increase with the game like this, and more so than any other visual novel that I've played, so I do highly recommend it. I'll just briefly look at what you get in the game. This is some kind of swimsuit option that you get. Some pretty nice options there. Can't complain about those. Let's look at some of the DLC for this. This is more of like a gym, like a PE uniform, I guess. And let's see what this is. This is more of a sort of summer dress kind of thing. Let's see what's going on down here. All of this was released like last year, like every few weeks or so, I think. There's no pictures for this one. There's a swimsuit option with this, but it's clearly not showing pictures for some reason. Let's see with this one. Yeah, this is more, I don't know, is this kind of night clothing? Maybe these are kind of pajamas? I'm not sure. And let's have a look at this one. And this is just like a different type of school uniform, I think. Anyway, what happens is when you get to a certain level like of closeness to the girls. They'll actually take you on different dates and you can go and visit different places. And that's what these scenarios are about. There's just lots and lots of... They just record a lot of dialogue. Sengoku Muso, if you were into this, I did say that I would play the demo. I think I played the demo and I didn't have a very good time, and I ended up not making the video for it. But if I'll sift through my video footage, and I'll see if I can make upload a video for it. But there must be some sort of DLC available, otherwise it wouldn't be back in the store. I don't know exactly what it is, and it might take me a long time to search for it. This is something that gets to me about the store. They can get themselves into the store, but you'll never actually know what the new content is, so that is infuriating. Ah! It looks like this is it. This is one thing, and it's probably a mission of some sort, so... It doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like a costume or anything. This came out actually a couple weeks ago, but there is some downloadable content that came out today. It looks like it's an Escadio, I don't know the name, who that name is, portrait set. It is anybody's guess what this could be about. Let's look at the game itself. Kind of strategy game, you can create your character here. It looks like a dungeon crawling game to me. Yeah, this is a dungeon crawler, but look at the illustrations. Some of the illustration work on this is very, very good. I really like the look of it. I have no idea if it's fun, so I can't tell you anything about that there. There's no demo, which is a shame. I'd like a demo, actually, of a good dungeon crawler, because they can be a lot of good fun. Couple PSP games here. Maybe they're on sale, but these are Sengoku Basara games. Let's see. There are some screenshots, let's drink from our Sonic mug. Now, someone did leave a comment and said that these are not very good for your health. I hope that's not the case. Okay, so the couple guys looking at each other. These screenshots are tiny. Hey Sony, it's actually not far off from the size of my thumbnail. That's just why we used to call them that. The graphics aren't as good as Vita games of the same sort, so if I were you, I would probably just stick with the Vita versions of these games, unless you like really must have this game from the PSP. Maybe you're nostalgic for it, or you just want a cheap version of it. Now actually, maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe this is more of a duel type game? Don't know. Battle of the Heroes. Dunno. That looks like it is definitely stolen from a Star Wars design. What do they call them? AT walkers? Million Arthur is super popular on smartphones, but I don't know really how popular it is on the Vita. There's always free stuff for it in PlayStation Plus. They're like free goodies that you can use, presents that you can use within the game. There's no screenshots of what it actually is. But maybe, this is PlayStation Plus, yeah, so you can see, you've got to have PlayStation Plus for that one. This one's just free for anyone. High School D&D New Fight. I do remember seeing this in the shop a while ago. Let's see if there's some sort of new content or something. This came out ages ago. There are lots of characters showing here. There was a Christmas set as well. What is this? This is just a promotional video. This game has clearly been given some DLC, but I'm pretty sure it's just a Mahjong game, so if you want Mahjong on your PS Vita, I mean obviously this is probably as good as anything else. Yeah, there's a ticket here. I don't know what it's for. If you're familiar with this game and you know what the tickets are used for, it is available, and I think you can only use it until May or something. Whatever that means. I think you can probably use the ticket and exchange it for goodies while you're actually playing the game. This is the number 3 Super Robot Wars. There's a promotional video for it. Nyandafuru Puzzle Nekoburo. Some sort of cat puzzle. He looks a bit like a toaster to me. Oh, looks colorful. Oh, what is this? What is this? This looks fun. Some sort of puzzle game with various sort of story elements. I have no idea what this is about. It might be a touchscreen game. I can't actually really see. This is not expensive. It's only 700 yen. So that's going to be an easy one to pick up. This is the birthday campaign. So if your birthday is in February, you can get some free stuff from this. Kurogane Kaihime. I might be reading that wrong. This is about 7,300 yen. It is clearly a visual novel. You can never have too many of them. Some interesting character designs, not my favorite. Oh wait, looks like this, I think we've seen this already before. Is this actually a new game? Yeah, so this is the actual game, and I think what we saw last year when we were looking at this before was the demo, which is the version, which is the second option here. This may also be a visual novel. Yes, this is also a visual novel. Some great looking graphics on this one. Yes, this one looks like it's of the beautiful boy variety, so if that's your thing. This is now available for you for about 5,500 yen. This has to be related to what we just saw. This is a PlayStation Vita, the best... Oh, okay, so it's been re-released. This game that we saw earlier, I think it's just being re-released. It was already released before. The next one is Destiny of Spirits. What could possibly be new here? I'm scrolling around a lot and I still... Oh, it was right here at the top. Now, the only thing that's new is this 1,000 items, and it costs 8,000 yen. Like, I don't know what is involved in this game, but the fact that you can get DLC for 8,000 yen, that scares me. I find that very, very scary. I just imagine it's like a steep slope. Once you start buying it, you just have no money left. Do-da-da-da! This was a popular anime some years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember it being really good. I didn't finish it, but I watched the first half of it. It is finally a Vita game, so if you've been waiting 5 years for this, it's now available. I'm not sure if this is a sequel to the PSP game, but it looks like it's related in some sort of way. Great. So, and it looks like more than just a visual novel. It looks like it's got kind of adventure elements going on as well. Doko Demo Issho, Toro and Friends. Now this is a Doko Demo... Oh, it's just a theme pack for the PS Vita. If you didn't already have this, it's now available. Doko Demo themes. I don't really know who's a fan of this game. Actually, I've never actually met anyone who's played it, so I would be surprised if this was actually that popular or as popular as Sony thinks it is. Project Diva F2 has some new DLC. I'm a big fan, and I tried to download all of this if possible. Let's see if they've got some new songs. Yes, they do. It looks like Magnet and Just Be Friends has been released. Let's have a look at some of the screenshots for these. Again, as usual, they are 500 yen each. Both of them are great songs, if I remember correctly. So these are well worth going to be well worth having. Just Be Friends, very popular song as well, featuring Luca. So there she is, starring in the song that she is famous for. Renai? It might be some sort of love story. Flying love story, I'm not sure. So there was a demo released at the end of December for this, and the game itself has finally been released last week, I believe. And it's got some sort of sexy characters, if you're into this. It's probably a visual novel, although they don't have any pictures of the actual text in here, but I'm assuming that this is a visual novel. It's quite expensive for 6,500 yen. I don't know if there is an anime that goes with this as well. PlayStation portable games being released for 2,000 yen. Presumably this is to bolster the sales of Super Robot Wars on the Vita. There you go, there's some screenshots of the PlayStation portable game. I think I got on a PlayStation Plus, gave this to me for free actually, one of the old ones. Whoa! It's the guy from Code Geass. That makes me really excited. Zero. I don't know what his relevance to this is. Maybe because he operates a robot in Code Geass. Time Avenger. This game is called The Time Avenger, and it came out on the 18th of December. So I must have just missed it. There it is. This game is called The Time Avenger. I've never heard anything about it. And even after it came out, I never heard anything about it. I know nothing about how this game plays. There is a demo version, thank goodness. I think that's really, really good that there's a demo for this available. Parfait, the demo! Alright, so if you need a demo of Parfait, here we go. This is clearly a visual novel called Parfait. a little disappointing. It looks like they've all got the same expression. I mean, that's not to say that the illustration quality is low, but it would be nice to see characters doing having with a little more variety to their expressions. That is only a demo, so presumably the game is coming out in the coming weeks. Kareidoibu. Hey, Kareidoibu. I have no idea what that is trying to say. Let's click on the one screenshot. Ladies and gentlemen, someone has released a game with one screenshot. It's in English. It says Kaleido Eve. It's clearly a visual novel of some sort. I am just guessing, but it looks like a visual novel to me. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, this is not even a Vita game as far as I know, but there's plenty of promotional videos for it. Yeah, it's going to be a PlayStation 4 game. Blade Storm? I remember seeing a little bit about this last year. It's not actually a Vita game. This is probably a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 4. Yeah, it's a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 game. Atelier, Esha, and Logi, or however you pronounce his name. This is now available and has been for about 2 or 3 weeks now. Obviously, this was originally a PlayStation 3 game, but I prefer playing them on my Vita because you can just take it around with you, and there's, it's not like an action-heavy game. You can just jump in and do a bit of mixing around, because you mix ingredients and you make bombs and you make potions and stuff, and that's kind of half the fun of this game. But it's a fantastic, I love the series. The Atelier series is also really, really good if you're studying Japanese, so I do recommend it, and it's not too expensive at about 5,500 yen. This looks like a visual novel. Let's see, so I'll just show you the pictures. The pictures are not very big, so I'm tempted to think that this might be a yeah, it is, it's a PSP game. Diabolic Lovers. This is probably a PSP, no, this is a proper PS Vita visual novel. Yes, it's just a visual novel, so Diabolic Lovers, if that's interesting to you. Phantasy Star Nova clearly has some new content. No, it's going to take me too long to find out where the actual download content is, so I'm not really going to bother looking into that. The Arc 5 Tag Force Special. This is something to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, I was thinking for ages, what is the name of this show? So if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I think this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for the PSP. I didn't even know this was available. This is a PS Vita game. It is a visual novel featuring boys with colourful hair. It looks like maybe there's some sort of music element involved as well. So if you want a sort of music action game as well as a visual novel, that's available. And last but not least in the new editions is for 1,500 yen, Resogun is finally available on the Japanese store. I do really like Resogun. I have got it, I got it for free on my PS4 as part of PS Plus, but I might consider paying for it this time because it would be nice to have this on my Vita. I used to play it on Remote Play on my Vita, and that was good fun. Let's just have a look at the Ninky ranking. I'm not going to go through every single one, but you can see that Minecraft is up here at the top with some visual novels, Atelier games, and Resogun's up there as well. Actually, Terraria's doing quite well. That's not too bad. God Eater's always there. Torn is always kind of there. Durarara is also there now, and Final Fantasy X has got itself back into the rankings. And what I really want to do is look at PlayStation Plus, because who doesn't like free stuff? There is a custom theme for whatever this game is. It looks like a visual novel to me. Actually, there's no screenshot, so I don't know what the theme actually looks like. Actually, it might be for Danganronpa. I'm not sure. There is a Danganronpa thing here. This is a quest, not a theme. So if you have Danganronpa and you're looking forward to getting a free quest to play, you can download that. This is the thing, we already saw this. This is the free content for Million Arthur, free content for Destiny of Spirits. There's something for Steam World Dig. Oh no, this is just the game that was already released last year. And you can just still download the game for free. If clearly I still haven't downloaded it, so I really ought to give it a go. People in the comments, thanks for letting me know that this is a game worth playing. I will check it out later. Shinobi Versus, actually, I never actually got a chance to buy this game, and now it's free! So finally, I will have my chance to play Senran Kagura, which is, you know, a game with basically girls fighting, girl ninjas fighting, and I think they get, like, I think their clothes get ripped off while they fight, so that's probably gonna be good fun to play, actually. Let's see, Tearaway is also free. I can't even remember if this was free before, but if you haven't played Tearaway, it is one of the best games on the Vita ever made. Or, yeah, not even on just the Vita, it's one of the best games ever made, but it is not a Japanese game, so if you're hoping to learn some Japanese, this is not going to be the one for you, really. But I love Tearaway, it's a fantastic game. Rayman Legend, I don't think I have this. I think I have the previous Rayman game, but I don't think I have Rayman Legend. This is also free. Rayman, fantastic fun. It's the type of game you can just jump in, play a level while you're on the train. It's not like God Eater. God Eater, you've got to jump in and you've got to do a quest, and you never really know how long it's going to last. But Rayman is one of those pick up and play platformers, which is fantastic. Medal of Honor Heroes. Now I have a feeling this was already given. Yeah, I have already received this for free. On the PSP. I don't think there's any... Oh yeah, there are some screenshots. I already received this for free. I'm not sure when this was released, but if you, if for some reason you want a first-person shooter on the PSP that does not use the twin sticks, then that's available for free. Just gonna leave it there. And now have you seen all the stuff? There's a lot of visual novels content this week, and I think what we're really waiting for is stuff like this. God Eater 2, Rage Burst is gonna be coming out soon. But apart from that, there's not like a ton of exciting stuff that I'm really looking forward to. Also, if you haven't played Photokano Kiss, I really do recommend it. It's not an action-heavy game. This is only for the Japanese learners, but if you're looking for a game with tons of dialogue, do really recommend that. Apart from that, maybe Resogun. I would probably pick up Resogun. It's like one of the best shooters ever made, in my opinion. I really love it on PS4. The idea of being able to play it on my Vita is very enticing, so I'll definitely think about that. Anyway, I guess I will leave it there until the next episode of This Week on PlayStation Vita PSN Store next week, which will probably be the 12th of February, I believe. Until then, don't forget to comment, subscribe, share all the links and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. This is called a kotatsu. Repeat after me, kotatsu. Your fingertips will get really cold. Oh, feels nice and warm. It's really good. Happy New Year! Key making with NihongoGamer. You see something new every day.